The buildings of Indianapolis are location tonight, framed against the beautiful nighttime sky. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
When the Pacers traded away Paul George, many around the league expected a total rebuild. Instead, Indiana has been a consistent playoff team. They don't have so-called big names on this roster, but they do have veterans who stayed humble, who've bought in completely, and who come to play every night. And with young talent that's still on the rise, there's reason for optimism going forward in Indiana. Kevin?
A lot of optimism. Thanks, DA. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. At the forward slots, it's Bogdanović and Ingles. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And for the Pacers, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. And it's Lamb in at the 3.
And the Pacers, a team that generally likes to work the ball until they find what they like.
No doubt, Greg, reflected in the fact that they were 27th in field goal attempts last season, right? That's because they are so patient and so disciplined on the offensive end.
Now here's Conley. Here's Mitchell. That 3 off the mark.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Warren against Ingles. And Warren with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. Warren's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Pacers. Ogden against Conley. Dishes to Ingles. Turner with the steal. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Basket good.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. 4-point game. Up top, Gobert. First quarter, just over a minute played. The hammering it in.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Ogden against Conley. Up top, Warren. Lets it fly from 18. He's off on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Mitchell outside. The 9-foot shot. Kicks it out to Bogdanović. Over Lamb. A nice shot by Bogdanović.
Wow, how about that feathery touch from Bogdanović? You just can't let this guy get loose from the mid-range.
Ogden against Conley. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Turner against Gobert. Clock at 6. Turner passes to Lamb.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanović. Not just an offensive force. This guy a commendable defender.
You feel like Jeremy Lamb has been in the league forever. Mostly known for being a piece in the Harden trade when he left OKC, but Lamb is coming to his own the last few years.
Here's Warren following the bucket by the Jazz. He had stolen by Ingles. Conley against Brogdon. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Feeds it to Gobert. The rebound by Turner. And Jeremy Lamb, you feel like, Greg, he could be kind of a late bloomer.
The improvement he's shown the last few seasons has been huge. Much more comfortable as a scorer, and the defense has picked up for him as well.
Here is Conley. After the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Brogdon against Conley. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Yes, that goes in.
Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. And the Utah Jazz, not exactly a magnet for big-name free agents, Greg, but for their young star, Donovan Mitchell, it has been a perfect fit.
You know, they needed a scorer. He's played big minutes from day one and really thrived in that role.
So an entirely new grouping now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Leaf comes in for Warren. McDermott's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Oladipo. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Ed Davis is checked in for Joe Ingles. Royce O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. Emmanuel Moutier's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Exum in for Mike Conley. Jeff Green is checked in for Gobert. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Sabonis. He kicks to McDermott. Just 5 on the clock. The tray. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Count that bucket.
You can see the improving court awareness of Emmanuel Mudiay, having an understanding for when to find his guys.
Holiday passes it to Sabonis. Moutier against Brogdon. The pass to Holiday. Over Exum. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Sabonis against O'Neal. Sabonis with the bucket.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Stolen by Holiday. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. McDermott can't get it to go.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Brogdon. He dishes it to McDermott. Outside Holiday. Got it off in time. And that does it for the first quarter. Utah out in front. They're up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. During his tenure in Utah, Coach Quinn Snyder has quickly earned the appreciation of his players, including Rudy Gobert.
We're very lucky to have a coach like that. He really takes everything, with heart, and he wants us to be the best defensive team in the league, as I do. And I think when the coach and the players are on the same page, usually, good things happen.
Coach Snyder doing a terrific job with his team.
Just a great tactician, and he's clearly got his guys buying in to his message.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Utah, Mudiay out there with Exum. Then there's Green. Then there's Davis. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
One shot.
And the playmaking of Joe Ingles, such a valuable asset for the Jazz.
Well, Greg, they've needed more shot creation, and his growth in that regard, especially operating in the pick and roll, such a big lift to their offense.
Now here is Davis. No points in the game yet for him. Buries it down low.
Well, you love how Dante Exum gets inside. He's got terrific touch close.
Pacers trail by 3. Outside Holiday. Pass to Brogdon. And Davis pulls it down.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now here is Holiday after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. Indiana again missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Exum passes to Green. That one goes in.
Well, Exum's size and speed make him a tough cover, and especially in these pick and rolls as a passer.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the evening. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Sabonis. Warren comes in for Doug McDermott. And it's Oladipo in for Malcolm Brogdon. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Bogdanovich comes in for Royce O'Neal. Mitchell, he's checked in for Mudiay. And Mike Conley subbed in for Exum. Who are some of the up-and-coming shooting guards in the league that you have noticed have got a very high ceiling?
Well, I'm going to mention 2 guys who I think could be considered combo guards who can play 1 or 2, and who I think their organizations are still trying to figure out their best position. But 2 of the most dominant young guards in the league who are going to be a problem for over a decade. Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. Both guys can create their own shot. Both can get off the dribble drive. Both could light you up for over 50 a night. Devin and Donovan, 2 names to keep an eye on.
Kept alive. Tries yet again. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got the lead up to 6 now for Utah.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Pass to Oladipo. Passes it to be Johnson. Over Mitchell. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
This is Mitchell at his absolute best. Driving, attacking, putting all the pressure on the defense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bitadze, the pass to Oladipo. Over Mitchell. Oladipo misses. Jazz leading by 8. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Mitchell doesn't waste time. He sees a chance to finish with authority and doesn't pass it up.
Oladipo, the pass to Turner. Knocks it loose. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Oladipo against Conley. The dish now to Mitchell. Right side, Green goes up on the wing, and Utah again with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers, down by 12.
And you look back at that 2013 draft, just call it the year of the sleeper Euros. Giannis Antetokounmpo taken 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick.
The Pacers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. Indiana moving it around. Turner looking around. Just 4 to shoot. Oladipo outside to end the run. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And, you know, Greg, hindsight always being 20/20. The Greek Freak and Gobert probably go first and second in that 2013 draft.
Yeah, and Steven Adams probably top 4. The common thread, all of them play a hard-nosed style, not something that's always associated with foreign-born players, but they're erasing that perception.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:12 left here in the second. Pacers trail by 14. Lamb passes to Sabonis. Oladipo against Mitchell. Back to Sabonis. Kicks to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going, and it's good on the layup. Oladipo's got 8 points.
Now, this is what you'd love to see more of from Victor Oladipo, the athleticism to be a factor on the glass.
Conley dishes to Ingles. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Can't connect from short range. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Down low, Lamb. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Oladipo. From the arc. Again, Oladipo missing.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Ingles can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And so it's the Utah Jazz up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, your team is competing at a very high level. What do you think that's happening?
Well, we're trying to defend, and we've been a little bit fortunate too. They missed some shots, but more than anything, we just want to try to guard and make it hard on them.
Got to make them feel you. Thanks, Quinn. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. They dialed up the pressure quite a bit in the second quarter at both ends, and it worked out well for them as their lead grew all the way to 12 points at the break. And Shaq, what did you think about what we saw from Utah?
Well, few players have ever burst on the scene the way Donovan Mitchell did. Dominated as a rookie, he continued to build out his game, very aggressive in the first half.
Kenny, what did you think about Indiana?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway.
Guys, when you think about the Jazz, you are talking about an elite defensive unit. Rudy Gobert in the middle, the defensive player of the year, and the guys around him are committed to the scheme and outstanding individual defenders.
Oren and Turner at the 4 and 5. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Lamb at the small forward spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the Jazz very disciplined at the defensive end.
Now, Kevin, you have a veteran squad with the anchor Rudy Gobert, one of the elite shot blockers in the entire league. And this is a group that's so important here. They defend without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Gobert. And Doris, Rudy Gobert has come a long way as a finisher.
No doubt, Kevin. He has led the league in field goal percentage, and they have worked so hard to get his balance and strength correct. This guy is becoming more and more dangerous as a scorer.
He doesn't get the second one. And truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren. They've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Conley. Finished off the break. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
Now, this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
Mitchell against Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And so it's Utah here with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Here's Conley. That one doesn't go. Good D by Brogdon. Pacers trail by 9. On the wing, Lamb. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Turner against Conley. Puts it up. And again, it's Indiana.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
It's tipped. From deep. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. McDermott's checked in for Oladipo. Utah also making some changes. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Bogdanovich. Emmanuel Mudiay comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Exum in for Mike Conley. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to Mudiay. Launches it. 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Lamb after the basket by Utah. For 3, Brogdon. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. O'Neal dishes to Ingles. Exum kicks to Ingles. Over in the corner, Mudiay. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off, and Indiana will go the other way with it. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Turner trying to free himself up. McDermott can't get it to go. Utah leading by 9. Here's O'Neal, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Indiana. The Jazz have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Doris, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, and now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person, even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA? Or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
Now, here's Warren. Brogdon outside. No good on the 3.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Mudiay against Brogdon. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
O'Neal passes to Mudiay. Steps back and fires. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And Indiana making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Moutier. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante Exum. The pass to Sabonis. Indiana moving it around. Brogdon against Conley. Oladipo outside. Clock at 4. Over Mitchell. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 13. Pass to Conley. Mitchell outside. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Conley. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Conley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
From deep. Off the mark. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz lead by 16. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here is Conley. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Davis is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 16-point game. Poked loose. Passes to Sabonis. Over Conley. And that one goes long.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Count it. Good. Bogdanovich has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Utah.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Brogdon. Now the pass to Bitadze. Oladipo taking his time here. Utah with the rebound. Outside Conley. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. And it's Mitchell missing.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend. And something that's troubled Indiana the last 3 years, rebounding.
I think, Greg, it's probably manifested at both ends of the floor, right? Some of it's about roster construction. Some of it's about style of play. Some of it's about philosophy. But their inability to control the glass has at times had an impact on them.
The free throw drops for Leaf. Dora, such an honor to be on this with you. And you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
The Jazz with another miss. Pacers trail by 15. And Oladipo kicks to Brogdon. Back to Oladipo. 11 feet away. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Conley finds Bogdanovic. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup.
Timeout.
Bogdanovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, masterful work from Bogdanovic. Just a very talented scorer with plenty of shots in the arsenal.
And the Pacers call time here.
And already over a decade in the league for Mike Conley. He never got past the numbers game to make the All-Star team in the crowded Western Conference, but make no mistake about it, Conley is star caliber.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Stolen by Michael Conley. He kicks to Ingles. High, arcing shot, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Brogdon against Conley. And it's Brogdon off the drive. There's the feed to Oladipo over Mitchell. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And it's Warren with the ball for Indiana. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. .143 left in the game. Turner dishes to Warren. Pass to Brogdon. Fades away. Good work defensively by Conley.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Jazz.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
And here is Brogdon, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Warren, good.
The way Warren controls his body is truly impressive. He's got the frame to absorb it.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Conley. They get it back. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Oladipo, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Now, here's Bogdanović. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Mike. Congratulations. I know grit and grind is the usual motto, but is defense really what gets you guys going?
It has. We're a defensive team. We made our mark last year off defense, so we can't lose who we are. We got to come back and be gritty on defense, get steals, get out in transition, and finish in transition.
Yeah, that always leads to better offense, right? Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.